and of course, create and build history together. Thanks so very much. I would love to give the microphone back to our host so we can surely get to see why we are here this lovely afternoon. Over to you. More power.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Peterson. Thank you. So whoever has not introduced him or herself, we are very glad and we are very happy to have you. And because of time, we are on Zoom, whereby we don't need to waste a lot of time. People use data, so sometimes data could get off. So let's just run through the thing. Let's take this opportunity to say, my brothers and sisters, my name is Ronald Tumwesije. In the business of Renova Global, I am going to be serving you as the country stockist of Uganda. And I've been honored and given the grant and opportunity to chair this meeting today, though I'm not the presenter. So amidst us, we have a very beautiful woman. Yes, I call her beautiful just because she is. And a very aggressive one. She is a lady who has been with me since day one. Since I got to see this opportunity, she has been the one who has been helping me understand this opportunity. And what I've liked about her, she's so down to earth. However much, maybe she could have a lot of money, but she's so down to earth. She has just promised me one thing, that Ronald, as we are bringing this business in Africa, I am willing to support, I am willing to move, I am willing to coordinate with you every step of the business we are going to take in Africa. And I told him, yes, I told her, yes, we have our leaders, and they are also willing to coordinate and cooperate with you. So without wasting any further time, allow me invite Madam Datin Mas, all the way from Malaysia. She acts as our company CMO, the Chief Marketing Officer, to take us through what she has prepared for us. Madam Datin Mas, please, you can take up the microphone. Thank you so much.
Right, thank you so much, and very good evening to everyone. I can hear every of you. First and foremost, thank you to Mr. Ronald, who is actually our country stockist of Uganda. Congratulations. And thank you for inviting us today with all your team members, all the leaders from Uganda. And I would like to actually introduce our partners, business partners from Malaysia. Okay, Mr. Hafizan is here with us in this room. Okay, and later Datin Mel will also joining us. She just actually reached from outstation. All right, then thank you once again, and we actually are very glad to have all of you here today. Mr. Felix, Mr. Akan Kwasa, Mr. Sharon's, Mr. Moses, and Mr. Ivan, Mr. Johnson, Mr. Peterson, Mr. King Frank, Pathfinder, Mr. Sampson, Big Dreamer, Mr. Dixon, and Money Queen. I am so glad to meet all of you in this room. All right, so we are so excited to explore African country, and we start with Uganda with the excitement and looking forward for all the members to work together as one big team, one big family. Let me just introduce myself. My name is Datin Mas. I am the founder and also the co-founder and CMO, Chief Marketing Officer of Luminova Global. Being humble, I just want to be honest with all of you. We have just started. We have just started in Malaysia for like 4 months old. We are just 4 months old, and we receive overwhelming response from Malaysia and throughout Asian countries as well as African countries. And today we are so glad that we actually come to the agreement that we have actually meet the right person to lead Africa, of course, with Mr. Ronald, because of his reputations and, he's being the influencer in the industry. Thank you so much. Right. Shall I actually proceed with the presentation, Mr. Ronald? Mr. Ronald, shall I proceed with the presentation?
Yes, please proceed. Please take on and proceed.
Okay, sure. Thank you so much once again. Okay, so I'm sure all of you, some of you have been, we have seen each other over the Zoom previously. This is the second time. And I'm so glad that we once again we meet here. And I am so excited to share with you what we can offer to African countries, starting with Uganda. Let me just pick up my slide. Just hold on a second. Okay. Okay, so let me see. Okay, 1 second. All right. Well, okay. We have, like I said, we have just started in Malaysia for about 4 months old, and we are so glad that even with 4 months old, we have managed to actually explore Malaysia, and we have about a few thousands of members right now, and we're looking forward for more registrations. And right now, we have about I think in Malaysia, we have Chinese, we have Malay, and we have Indians ethnic. Okay, let me bring up the slides for you. Okay, I hope you can see my slides. All right. So welcome once again to our business ownership program from Luminova Global. Okay, I think I don't have to actually talk about the industry because I think all of you are very well known, and we are all in the direct selling industry. We know what's the direct selling mean, and the value of the industry itself. Okay, we're talking about billions. All right, so I hope that all of us could combine our power and make it happen in Africa, especially Uganda. And this time, let's do this big. All right, let's do this big. So let me just introduce our management team. Actually, our founder, which is Datuk Zamri, he has started this business since 1998. He was a manufacturer. He built, the legacy through his experience, and he actually very concerned and expert in terms of formulating products. He has labs and he has chemists that helps him. Okay, not just that, actually in Malaysia we produce product for contract manufacturing for quite numbers of popular names, brand names, and as well as the product founders, and we even supply to the pharmacist chain, a very reputable pharmacist chain in Malaysia. Okay, and we actually export to international market as well, right? Okay.
Semua berkat daripada kesabaran dan juga ujian demi ujian.
Okay, right. So as for myself, been involved in network marketing industry since 2012 with my first company in the US, and been appointed as the regional trainer. I travel around the world and giving trainings, and that's my passion actually. And even Datuk Zamri as well, he's not just a manufacturer, but he's also a businessman, and he actually trained people and managed to produce quite numbers of millionaires, with his expertise. And so as our COO, Coach Kairos, been in the industry for 18 years, and he is in the top management level for 8 years. He's also a leader. He's also a trainer, a speaker, a motivator. So the combination of all the three, the three figures, I believe that we have the right people to lead us, towards our dreams because of the experience. When we talk about the management team, it is important, especially for me, to make sure that the founder himself knows about the industry. We are talking about network marketing industry, because if he doesn't understand the culture and how it works, it will be very difficult for us to cooperate together. So in this case, Luminova Global has the advantage having these three figures with the experience of network marketing industry. All right. And not just that, we are so concerned about the product quality as well as the Sharia compliance. We have our product advisor, with Datuk Tengku Muhammad Arif, as well as our Dr. Ahmad Zaki as our Sharia advisor, who ensure all our transaction is actually comply to Sharia. Okay, And our vision is very big and our vision is very far. We would like to be the #1 platforms that cultivate a legacy, not just producing sales or producing entrepreneur, but we also make sure that all the network that we build, they have knowledge, ethics, and being an influential entrepreneurs, empowering individuals with healthy lifestyle, premium products, and affordable at the same time, sustainable, world-class business system. The system is very important. So our core value is actually empowerment. We empower people, and with integrity, it's about trust and transparency in every matters. We set the standards beyond the industry norms, and we have a community who help each other like a family bonding, one big team, one big family. And we always innovate in terms of systems, the quality of the products, as well as the strategies. So that's what makes us different. And beyond that, actually, we have our own education system where I believe some of, in being in the industry, I can see some of the companies are very concerned about the education system. Some are not. So basically, like us, Luminova Global, how we want to position ourselves to be the player, not just in Malaysia, but global player, is that we're concerned about the quality of our business, our education system. We want to produce people not just by having sales, but not just by making money, but also, developing human being, developing the human capital. So basically, we concerned about the knowledge, the skills, the expertise. So we actually transfer the technology, transfer the knowledge from one to another by duplication. So by having a very good system on education, we believe this can be, delivered. So in terms of products, for your information, even in Malaysia, we actually started with our very first baby, our first product, coffee, okay, the coffee. And then our second baby is actually a detox product. And this one is actually very sellable, selling like hotcakes in Malaysia. So we start with our wellness journey where we have to ensure that all the nutrition that we consume will be absorbed into our body. But most people, they don't even, they don't even really taking care of their health, especially on the detox part. First and foremost, we have to ensure that we actually detox the whole body. Okay, we eliminate. Okay, that's why our first step is actually eliminations. We eliminate and we detox the body, reset the digesting system, and remove internal blockage as well as the free radicals. By having this detox the taste is very nice. It's fruity taste. You will love it. Okay, you just consume it before bed, and it will help you with your past motions and going very well. You don't have to run to the toilet. It will not cause your stomach ache. It will be just normal and not just detox your body, but you also it helps you to lose your weight. Okay, this is for detox days. And next one is actually our hero product, which is, I believe this could be the killer product as well in the whole continent of Africa, called Moriva Cell Plus. Okay, this is very interesting because I can say that AFA as well as Moringa extract is everywhere in the market, as well as African countries. But this is different, okay? I just want to show you that this is so-called super food product where it contains double, triple stem cells. Okay, first and foremost, of course, the moringa extracts. Okay, the miracle tree, so-called. Okay, with a lot of benefits to our body. Number two, it contains AFA. Most of you well known about AFA, and everyone is talking about AFA, how it could actually repair cells, increase oxygen level, and boost immunity. Okay, not just that, it could also contain IMO and also apple stem cell. It's actually 4 in 1. So we can say that this is double, triple stem cells. You see, and we received a lot of testimonial on these products, on the skin disease, on the so-called sugar problem, or even blood pressure, or even chronic sickness, like something like so-called cancers, there's a lot of testimonial coming into us, and we are so glad we could produce this product, not just effective, but it also affordable. The product must speak by itself. So having this killer product, so-called the hero product, we are so glad, that we could help many people out there. If I'm if I'm too fast, just let me know so that I can slow down. All right. And we also have another one called Nova X Coffee. Okay, this is not yet available in Malaysia. We are yet to launch. Okay, so basically, hi Miss Rauna, thank you so much. Thank you. All right, I'm actually visiting the chat room. Let's go back to the Nova X Coffee. Like I said, it has not been launched in Malaysia, but soon, very soon. It contains, actually, there are a lot of coffee out there, but why not we drink a coffee that actually giving benefits to our body? Okay, perhaps you may heard about black ginger or black garlic, or even you maybe heard about the so-called the bamboo salt, or even mangosteen extract. But you have to buy one product for each and every ingredients, like black ginger coffee. Then you have to buy black garlic coffee. It's two different products. But in here, we combine all the powerful ingredients in one box, in one sachet. It contains bamboo salts, black ginger, black garlic, as well as the mangosteen extract. Seriously, this is the super booster for immunity. It will helps you to repair cells, and it helps you to increase your oxygen level, okay, and prevent from disease. Okay, this one is also, we have some samples. We give away some samples, and there are a lot of people giving feedback that you can see a lot of health, problem actually solved, and also it increase their energy as well as the immunity. So this is so-called Nova X Coffee, which is not yet launched. Okay. Now let's go back. Let's go to the next one. The next one is actually after you eliminate all your toxin in the body. Okay, first step. Second step is to re-energize. Okay, the next one is actually to enhance. Okay, these two products is not yet launched. Okay, it's not yet launched, but I just brief you so that you know. Okay, we have Glowberry, whoever concerned about their appearance, their skin, they want to have a glowing skin, very firm and with no pigmentations, less wrinkles, should brings Glowberry. It's for men and women. And we also have Fem Glow, suitable for all ladies, especially married ladies. Okay, to actually regulates your period. If you have period pain, this is very suitable for you. And even we had some people who giving feedback, they have so-called pre-menopause, period, where actually they have not, it helps them to reduce the pain and stabilize the hormones, stabilize the mood, So this is very, very good for women, especially. And then we also have the next one is actually our coffee. Okay, this coffee is our first baby, and it's actually for men, so-called Superman. Okay, it enhances your energy. Okay, it helps you on your libidos, and this one can be consumed by ladies as well for your energy booster. Okay, many actually are giving us feedback, especially who has a prostate problem. It helps you to actually reduce the problem of you have to urinate every now and then, every hour. You have to wake up every hour at night to urinate. And after consuming this product, you can have good sleep because you just need to wake up once, in the morning. So it helps many people having prostate problem. Okay, so these are some of our product. We will have more and more. Okay, right now I can tell you our hero product is, of course, the Moriva Cell Plus. Okay, this is our Moriva Cell Plus, okay, which I actually sending this to Mr. Ronald. All right, And of course, if you want to be energetic, you want to have focus, mind, and you want to increase your immunity, this is the product. Like I said earlier, this is super food, double, triple stem cells. All right. And this one is actually, if you have any skin problem, especially skin disease, or maybe you have some we receive a lot about the skin, okay, and not just the skin, perhaps cancer, okay, even cysts. It helps you to reduce the cells, okay, and even we receive some of them consume every single day, 2 sachet in the morning, 2 sachet at night before sleep, okay. They can feel the energy and actually protects you from any disease, because now I can say after COVID, there are a lot of people concerned about influenza, like we have it in Malaysia, influenza and COVID. We can actually prevent and protect our family by consuming this product. It's not just strengthen the immune system, but also as overall body defense, okay? And once you actually consume this product, you can see a lot of effects on your appearance as well, because of once your organ is actually being repaired, okay, you can see outer layer like your skin, your nails, your eyes, and even your hairs. Okay, you can see a lot of different. This is the ingredients of Moriva Cell Plus. Contain peach, of course, you know very well, rich in vitamin A, okay, and it is actually the body natural protection, and AFA, well known in the industry as to support the stem cells, strengthen the body immune system. It helps you to actually produce the stem cell for our body to produce the stem cells from it helps you to increase your immune system. Okay, for moringa extract, this one is the so-called the miracle tree, okay, rich in vitamins and minerals and complete proteins. And we know that moringa has been in the market for quite some time, and it's shown that many testimonials talking about moringa extract helps them in overall health, especially on the cancers. I wouldn't actually being overclaim here, but this is the feedback from the consumer who actually try our product, especially when we give out the samples a few months ago, and this is the feedback that we receive. And it also contain IMO, this is actually the good bacteria that helps you on your digestion, immunity, and overall health. And like I said, this one, the additional okay, and the green apple stem cell. The Moringa Cell Plus contain green apple stem cells, as we know that it helps to protect your skin cells, reduce premature aging, and support cell renewal for younger and healthier skin. All right, and here is actually the one of the testimonial. This lady actually consumed this product for 7 days, 2 in the morning, 2 at night. And she can see, as you can see, her skin look very radiant, glowing, less pigmentations, and you can see less wrinkle and dark circle getting much better and brighter, and her skin become more firmer, you see. So this is one of the testimony. We have more, I can share you later. Okay, now all our product have been sent to the lab test. It's proven that it's safe and free from the prohibited substance. And let's go to the marketing plan, which is important for us to understand the business plan. Okay, now we are actually giving out 12 bonuses altogether. And for your information, our marketing plan is actually one world, one hierarchy. Okay, and as for international market, we actually use USDT for the transaction. And currently we use Binance, okay, but soon we're gonna have our own payment gateway, and we have, most importantly, we have withdrawal button. Okay, so the 12 bonuses actually is the sponsor bonus, the presenter bonus, Meaning to say when you actually sponsor people, you get your sponsor bonus. But upon sponsoring, if you are the one who actually presenting, so you get presenter bonus on top of that. And if let's say if you key in the person, then you get key in bonus. So you get 3 bonuses all together. 3 bonuses all together at one shot. Okay. Upon upgrading, let's say that fella upgrade themselves from small package to bigger package, you will get the 3 bonuses all together, you know. So every time they upgrade, you get 3 bonuses all together. Okay. Of course, we are so-called hybrid, okay, marketing plan, which is binary. You get your pairing bonus. And then we also offer fast start bonus, which is we call it as double bonus for your first 30 days. And then you will enjoy unilevel sponsor bonus, matching pairing bonus, and unilevel maintenance bonus. These are all the bonuses that you could enjoy. Even you can actually produce millions of income with even building one lake. All right, I will show you later. And we also have a so-called reward points bonus where you can redeem all the, perhaps gadget or cash, And then we have rebate maintenance bonus. Upon maintenance, you will also enjoy your rebate. And last but not least is the stockist bonus for the stockist. Currently, our country stockist is actually Mr. Ronald. Okay, now how much is the entry and withdrawal rate? Okay, we have our so-called our currency called Lumi value. Okay, the entry of Lumi value is 1 Lumi value is equivalent to $1.5. Okay, upon withdrawal, 1 Lumi value is equivalent to $1. All right. So now the business package, as I said, this is one world, one hierarchy. We offer 4 packages altogether. Okay, from Lumi Star 1, 2, 3, and 4. For Star 1, you can actually get at the price of $39. $39 is, I think, is very affordable. Okay, and you will enjoy 1 box of product. Okay, with a 26 Lumi value or 50 BV. Okay, this is half set. This is half set. Okay, this is suitable for consumers who want to try out the product. But if you intend to build the business, I would suggest you to consider Lumi Star 2, 3, or 4, because then you will enjoy more and more bonuses. Okay, you can start with Lumi Star 2, which is only $78. It's not even $100. Okay, you will enjoy 2 boxes of product. This is considered as 1 set. All right, 1 set. Now, let's talk about Lumi Star 3. It costs you $234 with 6 boxes of product, and this is considered as 3 sets. As for Lumi Star 4, it's not even $1,000. It's only $780. Okay, with 20 products altogether, and this is considered as 10 sets. If you have any question, you can actually, you can actually turn on your microphone, or even you can chat over the chat room, and I will help you to clarify things. All right? Okay. So let me see. It's high time to swim in Dawn's
Hello.
class, Mr. Peterson. Hello. Hi.
Hello.
Yes. Please.
Now BVs are the same like PVs.
Yes, correct. Correct.
Okay.
Right. VV is just like
Now
PV.
what is LV?
LV is our so-called our currency called Lumi value. Perhaps after finish the presentation, you can see the whole picture. All right, if you don't mind. Yeah. Okay. Shall I continue?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Continue.
Sure, thanks. Miss Rauna, you asked about to convert the package to Namibia. Yes, of course, we will prepare you for that, okay, later. Now, let's continue. Okay, so we have 4 packages altogether for you to start with. And then, like I said, you will enjoy the sponsor bonus. Okay, many companies actually offering big percentage, but we actually giving you 3 bonuses altogether upon sponsoring. Now, let's start with sponsor bonus. where if you sponsor Lumistar 1, you get $6.75. If you sponsor Lumistar 3, you get $40.5. If you sponsor Lumistar 4, you get $135. Okay, how do we calculate this? It's actually 9 Lumi value is equivalent to $13.5 per set. Remember, Lumistar 4 is actually 10 sets. So 9 Lumi value is equivalent, times 10 is equivalent to 90 Lumi value. And as for the sets, $13.5 per set times 10 is equivalent to $135. Okay? Now, remember, when you sponsor, you will also enjoy the presenter bonus. Okay? On top of that, you would enjoy the presenter bonus. It is actually 1.9%. If you sponsor Lumistar 1, you get 75 cents. If you sponsor Lumistar 4, you get $15. Okay, $15. Like I said, it's actually the Lumistar 4 is 10 sets. All right, bear in mind with that. So it's actually $1.5 per set. So times 10 is equivalent to $15. Okay. Now, let's go to the key-in bonus. The next bonus called key-in bonus is actually 0.76 bonus, where if you sponsor Lumistar 1, you get 30 cents. If you sponsor Lumistar 4, 10 sets, it's actually $6. Every Lumistar 4, you get $6. All right? So you get 3 bonuses altogether. You get 3 bonuses altogether. Sponsor bonus, plus the 4th is actually uni-level sponsor bonus. So you get 4 bonuses altogether. For uni-level sponsor bonus, it's actually equal to 5.76%. Like I said, Lumistar 1 is actually for consumers. Okay, it's not a business package. Therefore, if you intend to do business, you go for Lumistar 2, 3, or 4, because then you will enjoy whether it's 5 level, 10 level, or 15 level according to your package. Okay, so here is actually the bonuses that you will gain: 15 cents, 30 cents, 90 cents, and 3 cents. Okay, now let me just show you the simulations. Okay, right? If you don't follow me, just let me know. Now, let's say if we duplicate by 6, I sponsor 6 people, and then the 6 people sponsor another 6, and it will multiply to 6 and 6 and 6. Okay, what will happen is actually, of course, I believe there will be no perfect hierarchy. It's impossible to have perfect hierarchy. I totally agree with that. But bear in mind that this is just a simulations, and look at the potential that we can gain from here with only one bonus, which is the uni-level sponsor bonus. Let's say if you at Lumistar 2, you will enjoy 1st level to 5th level. If you are the Lumistar 3, you will enjoy from 1st level to 10 level. If you are the Lumistar 4, you will enjoy the whole level up to level 15. So let's say if the duplication happened to multiply by 6, okay, this is what happened, and the total members is here. And if the whole group, actually the whole network, joining with Lumistar 2, you will still have the potential of making $1.1 million by having 0.001%. Meaning to say this is possible. It can be done. You see? Now, if this is only for Lumistar 2, if let's say the whole network is actually signing up for Lumistar 2, what if they sign up for Lumistar 3? You have the potential of $5 million with only 0.001%. You see? What if they actually signed up for Lumistar 4? Everyone, okay? Now, with only having 0.001%, which, it could happen, okay? This is practical, and this is, logic. And this is what you will gain. The potential of your income is actually 16 million with only one bonus. All right? With only one bonus. Yeah, it seems like very small at the first time. But if you calculate this, it could produce millions income for you. All right? And the best part is you just need one leg for this. You don't need, both legs for this. See? So now, let me conclude this. For the introduction bonus, okay, you will enjoy 4 bonuses altogether, which is your sponsor bonus and your presenter bonus, your key-in bonus, and the uni-level sponsor bonus. Altogether, if I total up, is actually 25.75%. That is quite decent, and that's good. That's a good number, I believe. All right. So this is the total bonus that you gain. Some of the company is giving you sponsor bonus, and that's it. But for us, these are the bonuses that you will gain upon your sponsoring people. This is so-called the intro bonus. You have 4 altogether. All right. Now, let's go to the next one. Pairing bonus. Okay. In Luminova, I mean, normal practice out there, they are very concerned about the sponsor bonus and the pairing bonus. Okay. Of course, we are giving you a quite good number, which is 11.5%. Okay. Where Lumista 1, okay, you will enjoy per pair is actually $4.5. Maximum pair is 10. Maximum per day is actually $22.5. Whereas for Lumista 2, you get $6 per pair, up to 25 pairs, and up to $150 per day. As for Lumista 3, you get $7.5, okay, and maximum pair is 120, and maximum per day is actually $900. For Lumista 4, you get $9. This is flat rate, okay? This is flat rate. Okay, it means you get 9, and I mean 9. The whole structure you get $9, and maximum per pair is actually 300 pairs, and you get $2,700 maximum per day. Okay, so this is 11.5%. It's a good number. Now, on top of pairing bonus, you will also enjoy the booster bonus. Okay, remember. Okay, I believe you all are expert in the industry. Okay, we are talking about the the leaders of the global leaders, I can say. Okay, now every time we actually get started in any business, in any platform, in any companies, we will do all the way, put our heart and put our soul here, and we do very, very fast, aggressively building. Okay, and of course, with this, you will enjoy your booster bonus, which lasts for your first 30 days. Okay, that's why we would encourage all the team to, go aggressively and sponsor as many as you can during your first 30 days, because you will enjoy double bonus. This is what we call about double bonus, the booster bonus. What you will gain here is extra of 5.76%. Let's say if you have one Lumista 4 on the right, one Lumista 4 on the left, you get extra bonus of $67.5. Imagine that. Okay, imagine that. So that is very, very, I can say that is quite lucrative. Okay. Now, if let's say, what if you sponsor, let's say on your left, you have Lumista 2, and on your right, you have Lumista 4. Don't worry, you will still get your $4.5. The rest of the balance will be carried forward. Okay, but it will only last for your first 30 days. So let's make it big. Let's make this happen. And all the way, we go all out on our first month and aggressively building and also recruiting. Okay, so this is for the booster bonus. Now, if I combine these two bonuses, the pairing bonus, which is 11.5, plus the booster bonus of 5.76, that is altogether about 16.81%. Okay, that is a very, very good number. Okay, now, okay, so the good news is, okay, even so, we are very lenient, and we are very generous, because why? You can upgrade yourself from Lumista 1 to Lumista 2 by paying only the different. Okay, you just need to top up whatever different it is. So let's say if you, as a consumer, you signed up, you want to try the product, but now you want to upgrade yourself to the business package, which is Lumista 2. You can just pay whatever different, that's all. That is within the 60 days. What happened after 60 days? You need to pay full, of course. But Okay, but that is for Lumista 1, only for Lumista 1. As for Lumista 2, 3, and 4, there's no time limit. Okay, you will be like, eventually you will get to Lumista 3 and 4 anyway. Okay, because there's no time limit. You can buy, from time to time, and eventually you will be Lumista 4 anyway. So here, there's no time limit for you to upgrade. But of course, we want to do it fast, right? So why wait? Okay. Now, upon upgrading, what kind of bonuses, what are the bonuses that we gain when our people upgrade themselves? So upon upgrading, we will enjoy all the bonuses except for the booster bonus and the stockist bonus. All right? Wonderful, right? Now, okay. So as for the matching pairing bonus, as for Lumista 2, you will enjoy 2% on your first level, and that's it. As for Lumista 3, you will enjoy 3 level, and Lumista 4 will enjoy 5 level. All right, but this require you to maintain. Okay, talking about maintenance, we are giving out 60 days. The first 60 days is free of maintenance. You don't have to maintain. All right, on your 61 days and above, okay, onwards, yes, then only you will need to maintain. But I will have good news on that. I will come to that later. Now, talking about the matching pairing sponsored tree, we will normally put this way. On the left, on the right, on the left, on the right, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, right? This is the placement tree. But if we actually, we put it like in a level bonus, you can see this is the structure. So even if, let's say, if your team, perhaps your left team is not working, but your right team is building like crazy, so you will still enjoy massive bonus, I can see. Okay, now let's look at this. This is the simulations. Let's say if you join as Lumista 2, you will enjoy only first level, which is perhaps maybe you have 6 friends over there, and they are all L4, perhaps they, making about $1,000, and you have 6 friends. So 1,000 times 6 friends times 2%, you earn $120 per day. But what if you are Lumista 3? So you will enjoy 3 levels altogether, assuming their income is $1,000 each of them. Okay, so you have the potential of making $5,000 a day. This is for Lumista 3. But what if you sign up for Lumista 4? Okay, Lumista 4 will enjoy up to 5 level, and you have the potential of making $186,000. If, let's say, if all of your team only making $1,000 income, you will enjoy $186,000 every single day. Imagine how nice is that, right? So this is the simulations, and this happened with only one leg. You don't need you don't need pairing here. Okay, now talking about the reward points, okay, everyone is excited, to get the reward points to redeem all the, perhaps the gadgets, or perhaps you want to travel, or you want to buy a car, or you want to buy a house, or even you want to get a cash. We are giving out from $100 cash up to smartphone, up to laptop, PC, up to the travel, up to 200,000 cash in dollar. Okay, so you can just redeem. Okay, how do we actually collect these points? It's very simple. If you have 1 Lumista 4 on your right, 1 Lumista 4 on your left, you get 1 point. So you can actually collect all these points and you can redeem whatever that you like. And let's say if you have 300 points, but you want to redeem smartphone, that's equivalent to 50 reward points. You can just redeem. The balance of 250 will carry forward, will not be flush. All right? So how interesting, isn't it? Now, like I told you earlier, we have good news on the maintenance. Upon maintaining, you will enjoy the rebate. Okay? Let's say today, I'm new, I don't have enough, I don't have big incomes to call. Okay, I have passed my 60 days free maintenance. Okay, now I want to start to maintain. I have 2 options, right? You have 2 options here. First is actually you can maintain for half month, which is 15 days. What I need to do is actually, with only $33, you can maintain for 15 days. You get a rebate on top of that of $2.25 back to you. All right. And you get 1 box of product. Whereas if you want to maintain the whole month, which is 30 days, you just need to pay like $60 and you get rebate of $4.5 and you get 2 boxes of product. Okay, it's clear, right? So we have 2 options here. You can maintain half a month or you can maintain full month. Both you will enjoy rebates. Okay. Now, for maintenance, to make it sustainable business for the company and for you, especially the leaders who are building the network. Okay, you want to enjoy your passive income. This is one of the way. Now, unilevel maintenance bonus. Okay, it depends on your your package. Let's say you sign up for Lumista 1, you enjoy 2 level, Lumista 2 4 level, Lumista 3 7 level, on Lumista 4 12 levels. So all the levels, we are giving out 15%, 7%, 6%, 5%, and 4%. Okay. Now, to qualify this bonus, of course, you need to maintain. All right. So this is the simulations on the unilevel maintaining bonus. Okay. So let's say, like I said, there will be no perfect hierarchy. It's quite impossible, but yet, let's say this happened. Okay. You sponsor 6 and they duplicate 6, multiply by 6 up to the 12th level. These are all the bonuses that we are giving out. And in total, we are talking about this is the amount of the total. Okay, perhaps it will not happen. I mean, because of no, I mean, it's impossible to have perfect hierarchy. But anyway, if let's say we put it as 0.01%, you will still enjoy $420,000 a month every time your team actually maintain. You see, if this happened, maybe we just, let's say we slash it to lower 0.001%. Okay, 0.001%. If this happened, you will still enjoy $42,000 a month. How wonderful is that? Okay, so again, this bonus you need to maintain yourself. Okay, in terms of payout, okay, listen very carefully, okay, all brothers and sisters, okay. This is a very, very interesting part because our payout is 100% payout. I repeat, this is 100% payout. And most importantly, we have so-called the withdrawal button. Okay, we as networker, me, myself, being a networker, used to be a networker, leaders in the field, doing all the work. We want to get paid, of course. We don't want to see, it's beautiful over the system and then it's a handsome money inside perhaps the paper, but we want the money. We want the money in our hands, right? So now, for international market, we are using USDT currency, okay? And most importantly is, like I said, we have a withdrawal button. Good news for Uganda, okay? You can actually withdraw weekly basis. Okay, how we do this actually? Currently we are actually working on our payment gateway, but we can still use Binance. Okay, you can open up your Binance account. You can purchase the so-called register wallet using the Binance, and then we will actually send out your product and the point. Okay, and then upon receiving your payout, we will also transfer you through your Binance. Okay, and the payout is actually on weekly basis. Okay, the payout is actually weekly basis. It's real-time income. You can see in the system, but the button withdrawal works weekly basis. So once you click the button, the withdrawal button, you will receive the money through the Binance system. Okay, now what do I mean by the cash wallet and the reserve wallet here? Okay, because many people tend to forget about maintenance. Therefore, we actually, having this reserve wallet, about 10% of each of your income. Let's say today you make about $100. So we will only take, the system will only take 10% out of it, which is about $10, goes into your reserve wallet. okay, until it accumulates enough to $100, it will stop automatically. The rest of that is your 100% payout. I repeat, 100% payout. Okay, so we are not because we are also leaders like you, so we fully understand. We want the money is our own effort, our hard-earned money. So you deserve to get 100% payout. You got me? All right. So that's about the withdrawal and also our payout system. Now, soon, let's say if everything goes well, okay, we would like to introduce you our payment gateway. Like Malaysia, we started with weekly payout. You just you click the button, the withdraw button, and then you get every Monday. Okay, but right now we are actually giving daily basis. You click the button, the next day you get your money. And soon, very, very soon, I can tell you, in Malaysia, we are actually successfully, we have real-time withdrawal button. You withdraw and it will go straight to your bank. Okay? Your local bank. How interesting. That's what we want to work out on international market, especially Uganda. Okay, so wait for the good news. Now, let me conclude on the marketing plan. We have Mr. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Of course, Mr. 1 is actually for the consumer to try out the product. As for the business package, it's actually Mr. 2, 3, and 4. But there are some limitation for Mr. 2 and 3. Therefore, if you really want to go for, you want to go full swing, let's go for Mr. 4. It will unlock all the bonuses to the maximum level. All right? Okay. So we have so-called the Luminova Academy Support and Reward System. Like I said earlier, this is our glue. How do we cultivate? How do we educate our team? Not just, by, sales or making money. It's all about the friendship. It's about one big team, one big family. We help each other. We have a very good community, and we actually empower each other. So this is why we have so-called the Nova Success System. And we have this formula, the 3-step, which become the consumer. We purchase the product, we consume the product, and we believe in the product, and then share your story, utilize all the tools that we giving out, and then get back your capital. And then number 3 is actually duplications. Okay, how you duplicate to the rest of the team, right? So this is what we actually encourage to the team. We also have our routine activities in Malaysia. Currently, we have the Bahasa Malaysia, okay, in Malay language. The business opportunity program, like tonight, we have it every single Monday, at 9 o'clock Malaysian time. As for the English, it depends on the country. Let's say different countries with different time. India or maybe Bangladesh or maybe Korea, maybe other countries with different timing, of course. And then every Thursday, we have our Nova Success System. On the first week, we are actually giving out product knowledge. The one that you've seen earlier is actually very little, very short and very simple product information. But we will go deep on the first week of the month, Thursday, 9 o'clock. Malaysian time, we are giving out product knowledge lesson. And then on week 2, we are giving out we go deep on the marketing plan, which we have this tagline, we call it 1 leg, 1 million. Many binaries company are talking about pairing bonus, which we need to build two legs. But here we're having one big leg. It's not an issue. We are so happy because still we can make millions out of one leg, So we encourage you to have your direct sponsor more and more, okay, so that you can create a battalion of your team, okay. Number 3, on the week 3, actually we have this so-called duplication made easy, where we teach how to develop team, how to actually do your proper planning and developments, okay, on the week 3. And on the week 4, we have so-called the podcast, which we interview all the top income earner and sharing about their what was their strategy and what they did, to achieve those levels. So it's very interesting, and we do it over Zoom. So these are our routine activities, and we even go out for the physical training and physical classes and physical BOPs all over Malaysia. All right, we have our classes over Zoom, okay, and we even have our big training. We just started, being honest with you, but we are so glad that the overwhelming response from the previous events. Currently, we have only few thousands of members. This is our very, very first event, okay, the LEAP 1.0. And then this is our BOP in one of the states in Malaysia, about not many, but about 100 people. And then this is the Sungai Besar. And this is recently we had our leaders meeting, how we actually anchor and then position ourselves for the roadmap of 2026. Okay, this is the campaign that we run in Malaysia, and we had our so-called Mr. Hafizan. Mr. Hafizan is the qualifier. Okay, he is here in the Zoom, and Mr. Sharif is also the qualifier for the cruise, 3 days 2 nights. And we have our testimonials campaign. We also have all the achievers here, Mr. Lau, Dr. Ravi, Datin Chong, Chitta, and Pak Lang, and as well as Wan D and Abang E, all right? And we run campaigns in Malaysia, and we have all the achievers here, okay? Some of them actually double, triple achieve, okay, on the campaigns. And this is still November campaign, okay? They are all the achievers. And then, again, the campaign. Okay, we had our leaders meeting, and these are all in Malaysia. We don't have any country stockists, but we have mobile stockists. We have all kind of ethnics, Malaysian ethnics. Okay, the Chinese, the Indians, the Malays, the Sarawakians. So these are all our mobile stockists. Okay. Right. Okay, so currently we're also giving out a campaign for the stockists in Malaysia, okay, and it's still running. And this is the tools and resources that we offer in soft copy and hard copy, okay. And we have our social media, but our social media, the one that active is actually WhatsApp and Telegram. Since we are so new, so we will, of course, when we talk about international market, we will need to have our materials, the marketing materials in English and few other languages as well. I had one in recently in France as well. If you want, then I think I had shared with you in the group just now, the language, the France language, okay? So thank you so much for being here tonight. Okay, I have come to the end, and I'm sure Mr. Ronald has actually, perhaps he wants to arrange his team, and he wants to invite all of you to be part of this big movement in Africa. And you know very well how he works, and he will be very, very aggressive. Therefore, we actually invite you to be part of this community, okay, throughout the global market. So we are talking about many come to us to talk about the country stockists from Indonesia, from Thailand, from Vietnam, and even from Cambodia and India and Bangladesh as well. So if you position yourself here, perhaps, you could have the potential of having all the team under you. I won't promise you, but it could happen. We never know who is the so-called superhero who will build the whole continent, all right? And if you don't take up the opportunity today, perhaps you might miss the big, the big, very, very big opportunity. So I have come to the end, Mr. Ronald. It's Q&A session. If you have any question, I'll be happy to help to answer all those questions. Let me just go back to the chat room. All right. So, okay. You love the Vital Brew? All right. I'm sending you that too. All right. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Yes. Okay. We have coffee. and we have so-called the AFA product, and we have the detox. Okay, at the moment we only have 3. Okay. Now, okay, yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Ronald. We are yet to launch the rank. Okay. We're gonna have like 6 rank altogether for the recognitions, and there are some KPIs to be achieved for you to entitle for the ranks. We are yet to launch that in Malaysia as well as for the international market. So once we finalize on that, we will announce that to all of you. All right. Thank you, Mr. Peterson. Thank you so much. Yes, of course, Mr. Ronald, you can get that from Mr. Ronald. Okay. This material, I've sent it to Mr. Ronald. He has this material. I mean, this PDF or the PowerPoints. You can have it. You can contact Mr. Ronald to get it from him, right? All right. For international market, thank you so much, Mr. Dixon. Okay. Let me clarify on that. For international market, it's only allowed for 1 ID, 1 accounts. Okay, 1 ID, 1 accounts. All right. Yeah, 1 ID, 1 accounts. Because we don't want any manipulations, fake accounts or maybe ghost accounts, those things. So therefore, we actually need to 1 ID with 1 accounts only. All right. Is there any other question? Please, I'll be happy to help. Okay, or even you can actually unmute yourself and you can ask me directly, or if not, then I will pass back to Mr. Ronald. Thank you so much. I will still be here to answer any question later. All right, I will pass this session to Mr. Ronald. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Madam Datin Mas. It's been a wonderful presentation, and I believe everybody who has attended very excited, and we are just waiting with our baskets, big baskets, to harvest money with Rumnever Global. For the first time I attended this plan, personally, I didn't understand it. And I'm sure I disturbed my leaders. They know it. I told them, no, this is not the plan we are supposed to do. And others were like, no, the plan is good. It has unique balances. Me, I was like, no, I'm not looking at the unique balances. Let's remove them. But I'm happy, and I thank God that I finally accepted it and saw the money in it. So I just want to call upon my leaders. Let's do this. There's nothing that can stop us. We are unstoppables. Let's do this. I believe we have some few people who would love to give a compliment. I can't allow the Zoom to end before my brother Ivan Mutunji, my brother Peterson, my brother, I think he has gone. Okay, I think those two will represent us. Peterson and Ivan Mutunji can represent us, and they tell us about the general picture of what they have seen, and let's get empowered from their words. Let's start with Ivan. If Ivan is ready, please take on the microphone. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, thanks a lot, leader, Mr. Ronald, and the presenter. Are you getting me, you people?
Very well, we are getting you.
According to me, this side, I'm very super excited about everything. From the day one, I think it's me who was complaining with the Mr. Ronald that but me, according to the one I'm seeing compensation plan, it is like there is something wrong. But now, after that time, I came to know that everything is sweet in this compensation plan. So for me, on my side, I'm very super excited. I think when I fail to do it in this company, maybe there is something wrong on me. But I'm very super excited, and I'm very sure that this business will shake Africa like never before. For us this side, and very many leaders who are surrounding me here, they are very super excited, and they are willing to push the business. What we are waiting, it is just to alert us that everything is in place. the samples of products have reached, then for us, we are now set to move the business in this eastern region of Uganda and the other countries. Then again, Mr. CEO or our stockist Ronald, my request was I had some readers from Nigeria. They were willing to attend this presentation, but later on they informed me that no, for them they want their own presentation. So I don't know whether the management will get for them time to present them because they were willing to attend, but later on their top leader told me that for them they want their own presentation. I don't know whether the management will accept that.
Okay. As I earlier said, we are going to tackle every nation. That I'm sure that every country, we are not going to leave any stone unturned in Africa. We want to tackle them by one, one by one. So, Madam Datin Mas, and Madam Datin Mero are very ready. We are going to have various Zoom meetings with various people of various countries. Actually, just arrange them. Madam Datin Mas has had, and I'm also going to emphasize it in her inbox. Let's how we can have a meeting with them. Yeah, so for that, don't worry, my brother. We are going to handle
I will
it.
be grateful for that. I will be grateful for that. Thank you so much, Mr. Ronald, for this wonderful opportunity. I wish we shall do it big.
Okay. I was looking for Pathfinder. I've seen him. Mr. Pathfinder, please. I know you must be having something to say about the plan. Can you unmute yourself and say it? I was looking for the username Pathfinder that is here.
Oh, okay. Actually, I was very, very, very attentive. I would love to take this opportunity to thank to thank one of our best presenter for having enlightened us how the compensation plan is going to work for us. I'm really excited. I think with this new adjustment, it is going really to work for us and the entire Africa. This is what we've been waiting for. I myself, when I saw the withdraw method, I knew that this is what we've been longing for. Yeah, because very many companies we've been pushing, and we find that to withdraw is very hard in other companies. But I see Renova is going to be on another chapter. So we can't wait to get started to present to our people, to our new people who are looking for new opportunities to come and jump on board. So I won't take much of your time. A lot has been said. So the compensation plan is good, and we are going to move forward. There's only one thing which I wanted to enlighten me about that one thing which has somehow a little bit confused me is that LOV, and then BV. I understand BVs. So what I want to know, when you are giving out bonuses, do you calculate them on BVs or on LOV?
Okay. I think Madam Datin has had that. And she
Because
will come up.
that has confused me. Suppose if I've brought someone on my left and someone on my right, they have, let's say, joined with a package of Lumina Star 2. When I'm earning, do I get paid in BVs? Do I first do you calculate in BVs or you calculate on LOVs? Because I see LOVs are different and BVs are different.
Okay. Thank you so much, Pathfinder. Madam Datin Mas is here. I think Madam Datini just put it down. Let me first welcome Samson from Kenya. He could be having a point to bring up. If Samson is available, I don't want to leave you out without, because we are soon coming to Kenya. And you are among the first people I'm considering to give this opportunity to. So please, if you don't mind, Unmute yourself and tell us how excited you are and how you're going to do it big in Kenya. Thank you.
Yeah, welcome and thank you, my leaders. As I said earlier, very excited. And what I can say, I've seen the pay plan. It's very interesting. I've already just fell in love with the product. And I believe we are going to work it and it's going to be better and much better. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother. And finally, let me welcome, by the way, the gentleman I'm welcoming, personally, I call him my CEO. And I wouldn't fear to say he's the guy who is going to be the CEO of our company in Uganda. Because the guy is a very good mobilizer, a very good builder, strategic in nature. So Peterson, I can't leave the meeting without giving you an opportunity to share with us the excitement, the how we are going to plug into our strategies and so we can build teams in the whole world and Africa. Don't worry, you can even share us a small bit of your story. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so very much once again. It's always a privilege and sure it's a pump-raising pleasure. Once again, I want to personally appreciate our presenter, the Chief Marketing Officer, Madam Datin Mas. It's really one of the best presenters I've so far seen. I love the plan to the core. I believe all the leaders who are here for the very first time, you have really seen one of the best plans so far. Myself, I happen to be attending for the second time. We had our first exposure last week on Friday. I was really amazed. And I really love the products. I really love the business. But beyond that, I really love the vision. I love the vision. I love the mission of this company because, most of us have been to businesses or have been to companies. But when most of those companies, their best interest is about making money and doing that and that. But if I go deep and look at the core values of this company of ours, Renewable Global, they are talking about empowerment. They're looking at not just building business, but building people. One thing I believe is as we build people, business builds itself automatically. That's a very great core that me I have bought in. I'm looking at community, providing family-like support across nation. I mean, it goes back to the core of the public, of the people we are building, and the difference we want to create in communities. This drives back the bigger mission we are building as a company. And to me, as Peter saw, this gives me a very great sense of belonging. And I feel attached to this kind of a mission and a vision, calling upon my leaders who are here this lovely evening, that if we all get together and we purpose, not only just building our own financial muscles, but going down there and fulfilling the vision and the mission of the company, I strongly believe, as Zig Ziglar says, if you can get enough people and give what they want, you automatically get what you want. If you go down there and give so many people what they want with this company, with this opportunity, in the area of products, those who are suffering, in the area of financial empowerment, those who are looking for opportunities, I strongly believe it's just a number of years, a number of time, we shall all be there and celebrating and swimming in dollars. I want again to appreciate our leader, Madam Datin, and the entire management team on the ground. I can say, I'm going to give you the second assurance I gave you last time, that having seen the target of the company, they ain't focusing those who have the money right now, but for people who are hungry and ready enough to push the business, to push the mission and push the vision. I can still reassure you that the people you're seeing on this call tonight, they're not just members. These are leaders. And I strongly believe the moment you have leaders, then you have the members. If these leaders are plugged in the system and they have understood the vision, I'll emphasize that, they've understood the vision and the mission of the company. That's the backbone of our company. And they have really captured the vision very well. And we are ready to go down there and become the ambassadors, become the pathfinders, become the pioneers of this project. It just takes a few years when we have conquered the entire world. I strongly believe in this. And my second assurance is the people you're seeing here, these are leaders. They're the right people. I have worked with some of them. I haven't worked with even some of them, but I know these people. I've worked with Ronald, I think in Malawi. I've been in this industry for about, this is my 7th year. and I've been doing more of international businesses. I believe these are leaders. I've had my friends from Kenya, my friends from Namibia, the southern part of Africa. I can just assure my leader here this evening that we just have the right people, and we believe what we are seeing is the best company for us, the best vehicle for us, because we all have dreams, we all have plans, and we're looking for the right vehicle that can take us there. If you can remember, my last question last Friday was about the stability and the longevity of this company, that most of the leaders you're seeing here, they have been jumping up and down in different companies. And right now, they are looking for the right stable vehicle that if they gave all their best, surely it's not going to be there 1 week, 1 month, and 1 year, it's off the market. These are people who believe in their integrity, who believe in their reputation, and I strongly believe that surely here we are for the very second time. My assurance is these people you're seeing here, they're the right people who are going to be plugged in the system, and they're going to move the vision of this company, the mission of this company, because once this mission is fulfilled and the vision is achieved, automatically the success of the company is also attained. As one achieves as a member, we strongly believe we are all achieving and getting together. Myself, I'm really plugged in. I can't wait for the samples to be on the ground. I can't wait for official operations to be launched. I can't wait. I always tell my brother Ronald here, I don't want to be talking too much. I want to get into action and we prove the world what we have, the potential we have, and what we can produce. So one thing I can surely assure you is just give it time. You have the right people. We have the right skills. We just need the right vehicle. If we can all get together and move together and work together, the rest is history. One thing I can surely say is we have a better way to go. Let's go tell the world, surely it is a stone cold fact. Thank you so very much. I can't wait to see when we can have more of these sessions so we can get better, we can learn better, and we can surely share the good news. Back to our host, and we are very much excited and very happy to receive you in Africa. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Peterson. And with those words, with those kind of encouraging statements from all the leaders, I want to welcome back Madam Datini to answer only one question that Mr. Pathfinder had, and then we shall have our Zoom ended.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ronald. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go to the question just now. Asking about what is LV and what is BV. All right, so LV is actually Lumi value, which is equivalent to the currency. Let's say if it's in dollar, so we fix it to compared to Malaysian ringgit because we are based in Malaysia. So basically, let's say I give you a number. $1 is equivalent to 5 ringgit, example. So the 1 LV equal to, let's say, $1 and then equal to 5 ringgit Malaysia. It's currency exchange. And then if it's in Indonesia, it's in rupiah. So how much rupiah is 1 LV? Equal to 1 ringgit Malaysia. So that is the exchange rate for your information. So Lumi value is for the exchange rate. Now, let's talk about the BV. Of course, all the income is counted by BV. Okay, whatever BV that you see on the packages, okay, Lumi star 1, 2, 3, and 4, those are the BV that accumulate and calculated in the commission structure. Okay, so I hope that is clear. All right, so, all right. So in this case, I'm very glad and I'm very happy to listen to all of you. Okay, I'm looking forward to work with all of you. I'm so glad that we have a very great people here in the room. And I believe with your expertise, with your experience, we can do miracles in Africa. Honestly, you are the pioneer, not just in Africa, the rest of the world as well, because we are just 4 months old. And in Malaysia, back in Malaysia, we are only like maybe a few thousand, not even like 5,000 yet right now, So we are all pioneers. We are the history maker. We are the trendsetter. And I believe with your experience, with the combination of all the powers that we have all together, we will make it big. We will make it big. Okay, people will talk about Luminova Global everywhere in the world, starting with Uganda. Okay, I trust you. I believe in you. Let's work together and let's make this happen. I you know, and I want to see you in person one day. Okay, back to you, Mr. Ronald.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. How old is the company? The company is just new. As Madam Datina said, we are the pioneers globally, all over the world. So thank you so much, Madam Datini. I want to assure my team, I want to assure my readers, whoever is waiting for the accounts are getting ready. I think the only thing that has been, we were waiting for this Zoom and the accounts will get ready. Everybody keep checking your emails. Very soon the accounts are going to be ready. And
It is ready. I sent you all the password. Yes.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much. And finally, I want to say, personally, I'm excited about this, and I can't wait. I want Madam Datini to take a picture. I wish everybody could switch a video on, if you can, of course. And we take a very good memorable picture. This is our first ever Zoom. We had close to 20 something members, but some have left, and so far we are 12. But we can take a good picture for memory, that one day we shall tell ourselves that we began like this. We shall tell stories. So let's have that memorable picture and we shall call it off. Let's all smile and say, hi, cheers to the Novo Global. Are you ready to take the picture?
Okay, let me take the picture. All right.
Okay.
Perhaps
that's
some
good.
of you would like to turn on your video. Would you like to turn on all your videos? Okay.
Oh yes.
Right.
For us, we are in darkness.
Okay. Smile. Okay,
Yay,
everyone.
cheers, guys. You can unmute and say cheers, cheers. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Thank you so much, guys. I think you can end the Zoom. Let's meet in the money making zone. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you again. Thank you to all of you. Thank you.
Okay.
All right. Bye.